We apologize for not putting any pictures related to Mango 1089 because of copyright. We offer you a complete manga summary with normal pictures. We apologize for the long introduction, and we leave you now with the summary.
Chapter title: Bonnie's Birth. On the cover is a request for Brock, and written on his pants is an apology from Oda for not completing the chapter. Southern Blue asks for help from the rebels. Eva says they can't do that because their ship is full of infected people from the kingdom of Goa. Kuma says he will go. Eva tries to stop him, saying that he has become reckless since that day, the day Jenny was kidnapped. Kuma takes off anyway. Flashbacks to a phone call from that day begin. The caller says their band has been erased due to unexpected interference. The Heavenly Dragon wanted Jenny to be his wife, which was why she was kidnapped. The caller apologizes repeatedly. Kuma arrives at the place where reinforcements are needed and personally ends a 3-year battle. He calls Dragon and says he's tired and will rest on the ship. It has been 2 years since the Revolutionary Army commander was kidnapped. Jenny is communicating with the Revolutionary Army. There is a baby girl crying in the background. Jenny calls her Bonnie. Jenny says she was released from slavery because she is sick. It is no longer needed. Jenny was saying she wanted to see everyone again, but this was her goodbye call. Kuma asks where Jenny is and says he'll go there right away. Jenny says she doesn't want Kuma to come see her. Jenny thanks Dragon and Ava and says, "Take care of your very cute Kuma." Kuma didn't listen to the phone call until the end. He didn't hear Jenny say, "Komachi, I've always loved you, always," because Kuma immediately went to the Sorbet Kingdom. Kuma arrives at the church in the Sherbet Kingdom and finds Jenny dead, and we see her hand covered in crystals. It is said that when she bathed in the natural sun, her skin turned blue and crystallized. Kuma remembers many memories of Jenny, including the time she asked Kuma to marry her. They say the baby survived because of Jenny. Apparently, Bonnie contracted the disease as well. Jenny crossed the sea under the sun, covering it until her life was drained. "Rest in peace, Jenny. I'm going to raise this baby," Kuma says. Kuma digs a grave for Jenny. Kuma asks the elders for advice on how to prepare milk for the baby girl. They say Bonnie is very nice. They also say that Pony must be put in an iron cage when he sleeps. Otherwise, Kuma might press down on her with his large body and crush her. Kuma saw the similarity between Bonnie and Jenny because Bonnie drank the milk very quickly. Kuma remembers Jenny's appetite and says that Bonnie is as voracious as Jenny. A few years passed and Bonnie grew up. She said "Daddy" for the first time and he cried with happiness. Bonnie has grown into a beautiful girl. When Kuma was away fighting, she was entrusted to the elders to take care of her in the Sharbat Kingdom. We see more flashbacks. Kuma bathes baby Bonnie, Kuma trains young Sabo, and Kuma fights the rebels. Kuma really puts Bonnie in an iron cage when they sleep. Ha 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 ha. One day, Kuma visits all of Bonnie's future crew members and wonders why Kuma closed all the windows. Kuma tells them to close the door as well. The two went to get the doctor. Doctors were unable to pinpoint the disease. One mentioned white lead syndrome, but it was not the disease, Lao's previous illness. Kuma tells Dragon and Ava that he is leaving the Revolutionary Army. He tells them about Bonnie's condition and doesn't know what to do. He wants to be by her side. The dragon understands and says, "Live without regret." The Revolutionary Army will also search for a doctor all over the world. "I owe you, Dragon," Kuma says. 7 years ago. Bonnie is 5 years old. Bonnie was being bullied by the kids. They call her a vampire because she doesn't come out. Bonnie fights against them. Bonnie arrives outside the church door. Kuma sees this and calls Bonnie. Kuma asked Bonnie, "If you recover from your illness, where would you like to go on vacation?" Bonnie says she wants to go to Sky Island. Kuma asks, "Is there a heavenly island?" Bonnie says she read it in a book. "You want to go there because it is close to the sun." She says that Nika might be there and that Kuma might enjoy going there too. Kuma starts dancing to the beat of the liberation drums and says that they will go there when Bonnie turns 20. He asks her where she wants to go when she turns 19. Fish Island, Bonnie answers. The doctor tells Kuma that Bonnie's illness is called ruby fever. It is an incurable disease. The doctor says it is an extremely rare disease. All natural light, sunlight, and moonlight will make the ruby diffuse into the body. Even if all lights are completely blocked, the disease will continue to progress over time. The doctor says that Bonnie only has 5 years to live. She will die when she is 10 years old. Kuma was shocked by this news. He doesn't know what he should do. He comes back and is surprised to find Bonnie in front of him. Bonnie heard the phrase 10 years and asked Kuma what he was talking about. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give us your likes to receive everything new in the world of anime.